I've talked about the COSON Music Foundation. It's important to us, and we are trying to involve as many groups of people as possible into what COSON does. In doing COSON at the church, we realize that we are reaching out to a lot of people who ordinarily would not pay attention. They now have to pay attention to what we do. What is COSON about? We've touched several bases with the COSON, the 1 week event. For instance, the next day after the COSON in the church, the big event at the Household of God Church, broadcast around the world, we have the COSON lecture at the National Theatre. And we are bringing to Nigeria one of the greatest brains in the land, in the world. Professor Helga Ronin of the University of Oslo, coming in from Norway, to talk to our country about what I've been discussing here, intellectual property, communications, and national development. Professor Helga Ronin is the chairman of the Norwegian Copyright Development Association.
That's a lady.
No, that's a gentleman,
okay,
right?
Helga.
Yeah, and then we'll have a panel of very brilliant people from around the world. There is Mrs. Koskinen Olsen. She's Finnish. She's one of the most respected authorities on this. She's coming to Nigeria. We have David Alexander from South Africa. Again, he's coming. And then we have 4 Nigerian professors.
I was waiting to hear that.
4 Nigerian professors who will join them. Professor Bankole Shodipo is the chairman of the Intellectual Property Law Association of Nigeria, A-Plan. We have another professor from who is a dean of the School of Communications and Media, at Lagos Business School. We have Professor Bambo Shodipo. He's at the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies, and a few more, right?
Okay.
So this is going to be intellectually packed, hot brains all around discussing this subject, and we're asking for all the lawyers, all the gurus in communication, all the gurus in the creative arts to come to the National Theatre on the 20th of May. Of course, the next day, the 21st, COSON will be on the streets of Lagos like never before. All the artists on the streets of Lagos. Whether you're
What will that achieve? Why are they coming out?
No, first of all, they're meeting their fans on the streets. A lot of these fans are people who cannot pay good money to go and watch.
Are you not worried about security?
No, we're working with everybody to make sure that security is first class.
Phone calls are coming in.
Phone calls are coming in.
Okay, we can go on at this time. We can go on at this time.
No, okay, and these artists will be controlling traffic in Lagos. They'll be doing, they'll be driving garbage trucks. They'll be cleaning the streets. They'll be doing things that ordinary Nigerians do every day. They'll be giving meaning to the dignity of labor. And that should raise, the psyche of the people who do this work on a normal day. Yes, they'll be feeding the hungry people on the streets of Lagos. That's the kind of thing Nigerian artists have never done, but we are going to do it on the 21st of May. The 21st of May is a Tuesday, and we're working with the Lagos State government and every kind of institution to make sure that this is done in such a beautiful way, and Nigerians can celebrate, beautiful things, which will be beamed to the rest of the world.
But tell us about the grand finale. Let's just run through the other 3 days. Tell us about the grand finale. When will the foundation really be set up, or is it set up already?
No, the foundation, the details are there, but the foundation will be launched at the COSON Green Ball. The COSON Green Ball is taken off at the Museum Center on Wednesday, the 22nd. Everybody who is anybody in Nigeria will be there to launch the COSON Green Ball. We have said that the invitation card will be the hottest invitation in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the entertainment will be mind-blowing. So on the 22nd of May, the COSON Green Ball at the Museum Center. Next day, I don't know if you've heard. I don't know if you heard about the COSON All-Stars Table Tennis Blowout. It's been going on, the preliminary has been going on now for a few weeks. I
think since February.
Yeah. On Thursday, the 23rd, we will find the last man standing at the COSON All-Stars Table Tennis Blowout, which is happening between the musicians, the people in Nollywood, the comedians, the media, and everybody has been slashing and slamming.
Saying how to win and excel and trash.
No, first of all, there's a 1 million naira prize. For the winner. And some of the girls too are going away with stuff and all that. So everybody wants that 1 million.
It
cash.
Sounds interesting.
Very, very.
It's just something to relax and unwind with, really.
And then the camaraderie we have built. Within this group, we never achieved. People who never met themselves are meeting, just playing table tennis. That's happening at Teslim Balogun Stadium on Thursday, the 23rd. On the 24th,
we're going to the mosque.
We'll go to the mosque. COSON members across the country.
Muslims and Christians alike?
Yeah.
Not just the Muslims.
And on the 25th, the show that is described with one word: wow. The COSON Song Awards. The only way to describe it is wow. Okay. That would be the show to
and that's different from the Nigerian Music Awards?
Yeah, no, totally different. The Nigerian Music Awards is a music
just for music. The
COSON Song Awards is about songs. Okay. The writing, the composition, all the elements that make a song beautiful. We are concentrating on songs, which is really what COSON works about. And it will be different because we are going through memory lane to be given. If you are at the event, you are a very lucky person to get to that event because you have an experience that
you will never forget.